The Real ID, or the Real ID Act, is a national ID card that will contain a data chip that will contain your social security number, your political status, health records, firearm registration if you have one, police records, fingerprints, and your retina scan. Also, a corporation would be allowed to require you to have the national ID card or the Real ID to shop at their store, or to fly on a plane, or to open a bank account, or to buy a gun, or to drive a car, or enter a federal building. Now, the Real ID Act is going to go to a state-by-state vote. It's already been through the Senate, and it was passed 100-0. And it went through Congress, and it was almost unanimously passed there also. The bad news is John McCain, Hillary Clinton, and Barack Obama all passed the Real ID Act. Now, the only person that ran for president and voted against it was Ron Paul. The worst part is, even if your state decides not to have the Real ID, you will not be able to fly on a plane to another state. You won't be able to enter a federal building, and you will not be able to drive in another state. And that's if your state turns it down. Most states are going to vote for it, and eventually, maybe, some are speculating that the chip that is already in the new passports supposedly tracks you, would be put in the national ID card. But you could be tracked even with the new one, as it is said to be, as going to be created, because you just would have to come in within a certain distance of a receiver, and it would track that you're at the Walmart at 4:30 p.m. on December 2nd or whatever, and it would go into the state's databases that they're going to have for all the information that is going to be in these chips. And if you, instead of tapping your phone, they can just tap your card, and they can tap your phone also, but they can just track wherever you go, whatever you buy, whatever you have, and it's almost anything, and they can find it out within seconds. It'll just be in a giant database with no warrant needed to find out almost everything about you.